After you learn to notice your questionable ideas, what is the next step to optimize your decision making? Brainstorming your options. The challenge with brainstorming your options, especially after noticing your questionable ideas, is that questionable ideas often arise out of emotions like anger, fear, and stress, exactly the emotions that compromise your mind's ability to perform that next decision-making step, brainstorming your options. To learn to effectively navigate your emotions, you need to train your mind's focus so that you can maintain your focus on brainstorming your options. I recommend the practice of training your mind's focus on your breath to endow your focus with more power and stamina. As I breathe in, I focus on the coolness my nostrils experience as air streams into them, to the stretching of my diaphragm as it expands, and to the squeezing of my diaphragm as it forces out my last bit of air. Then I focus on my next breath and next. When a distracting thought interrupts my focus, I wrap up the distraction, set it aside, and direct my focus back onto my breath. The way that training your body endows your muscles with the power to lift more and the stamina to lift longer, training your mind will endow your focus with the power to overcome your fear, stress, and anger, and the stamina to repeatedly brainstorm your options in case it takes time to come up with a good one, or in case you're faced with successive questions. But your mind will resist. It'll want to mindlessly act on the first option you brainstorm because that's what it's done your whole life. As you try to brainstorm more options, fear, stress, and anger may distract your mind's focus. Activate your mind's muscle memory that you've been training by focusing on your breath to wrap up those distractions and set them aside, and direct your focus back onto brainstorming your options repeatedly until you brainstorm an option that aligns with your chosen direction in life. Like when my child trudges like a zombie in the morning, I've urged them multiple times to hurry because I can't be late for my appointment. I breathe in deep, set aside my irritation, and direct my focus onto brainstorming my options. Can I order an Uber for them? Is that safe? Maybe I'll just leave my child at home. But that's going to send them to be late in the future. My mind locks up. I breathe in deep. Set my anger aside to brainstorm some more. Maybe they feel they're not making me late until I'm in my car honking my horn, so should I do that? I may as well. I've tried everything else. Besides, when I'm angry, I forget stuff that I don't remember until I get in my car anyway. Train your focus in advance so when your mind gets frazzled, like when your child pushes your buttons, or when your crush enters the elevator, or when your boss's boss critiques your work, when your mind gets frazzled like that, call upon your focus that you've been training for the purpose of brainstorming your options. My name is Rob Katsuno, originator of the Direct Your Mind system for moving your life forward. Click here to find out more about the next decision-making step, projecting how others will react to your options. If you'd like to hear the origin story of the Direct Your Mind system, click there. And please click subscribe now before you forget.